Hello, this is Bug News, and today we're going to talk about a new reality TV show, which is hosted by Bow Wow. If you don't know Bow Wow, Bow Wow is a hip hop artist, I guess, and entertainer, and also a former host of the BET show. I forgot the name of it, but you know, it's 106 in Park. That's what it was. And this show kind of fits Bow Wow. He gets to be a Bow Wow and not Bow Wow the rapper. Just be a grown person, if you know what I'm trying to say. I mean, considering the time span that we were introduced to Bow Wow. So basically, we're gonna give you an overview. It's supposed to be 7 couples on this show. The show seems pretty entertaining for a crash, burn, train wreck. You know, whatever adjective you want to use for reality TV. In that aspect, but remember over here, we always say, mothers, don't let your children grow up to be reality TV stars. So it's going to be a couple people who's not going to be prepared for being on reality TV. So what it has is a mix of celebrities or known names, not necessarily nationally known names, but known names. All right. So let's go down this list of my notes here. So we have what I'm giving the premise. So the exes are supposed to pick their ex's next love, based off some singles, and they have one block. So if the daters, who was the ex's ex, I know the sound kind of confusion, but they're labeled as daters. So if the daters pick someone the exes they're seeing that they don't like as they're dating, they can block them before the selection is made to continue on to the next episode. So anyway, that's just an overview. But some of the cast people on the show are Peter Gunz, Nana, and Tara. I think you remember those two from Love and Hip Hop. And they're holding up to tradition. I didn't know Tara was a little hothead to some extent, but they're holding up to tradition. So you got Jeremy and Melissa. And if you don't remember Jeremy, I think Jeremy might have been on Love and Lockup along with Melissa, because Jeremy was his face went viral as far as being a model, but he was in jail. He wasn't a model, became a model because his face went viral, but he was in jail for some charges. Probably still on probation, but at least he's working, right? At least he's getting a check, and he's a law-abiding citizen. He's on the show. He's an ex. Peter's an ex. Nana's an ex. Well, let me rephrase that. Peter's a dater and an ex because of Tara, and Nana's just an ex. Melissa's an ex. Jeremy's a dater. So we also have another couple here, Mike from 95 South and Nicole. So Mike is a ex and Nicole's a dater. And then we have Pam and Troy. Pam's a dater and Troy's the ex. Then we have Amira and Ugo. And Amira's the dater, and Ugu's the ex. And we have one more couple here that I think I'm forgetting, and I think that's hold on a second here. Looking at my notes. I think that's, there we go. Yeah, so looking at my notes here, I think that's, sorry, Justin is a dater, and then the person he's with is the ex. So I'll move on. Sorry about that. But anyway, so all right, so you know the show starts off. People come in the house. They kind of do what they do. You know, introductions. Nothing really strange starts off to happen until the singles show up. So when the singles show up, so if they pick the single gets to stay in the house. They got another side of the house part of the house they stay in. Oh, in addition to this, all the exes and daters that were exes were couples prior to they breaking up. They all stay in the same room. So Tyra, Nina, and Peter stay in the same room, but it's only 2 beds in Peter's room, in their room. So Peter's probably sleeping outside by the pool, and Tyra and Nina are inside the room. Then the other people only have 1 bed. So they've been going back and forth. Who sleep on the floor, who sleep on the bed, of course. Some exes in this case didn't want to break up. So, of course, this is affecting their selection. This is only on the ex's side. So, because they picked the person that they're going to date. So, as they pick the people, they're as they go to the singles party and they mingle. Of course, Peter, he not supposed to talk to the women. The only person that was allowed to talk to the women who were was Mike, because his wife likes men and women. So Mike, and then we're not going to remember everyone's name of the daters except the key players. But Mike chose a man and a woman for his wife, or his ex-wife. I think it was Nicole, right? Or Nikki. He chose a woman, but she dumped the man and kept the woman. Unfortunately, come to find out, the woman never has been in a lesbian relationship. So this came out through the show, luckily, early on. Like I said, the drama started early on, but it was casual. It wasn't like truly up in your face. So they found out, and of course, when it came to elimination, that woman was gone, and Mike's ex was kind of mad at him, told him he thought with the wrong head at that time. So let's just go. We're gonna go down the list. So Pam and Troy, if I have the names correct, they chose a guy named Darius, and then Hugo chose a guy named Darius for his dater wife, dater ex, whatever you want to call it, Amira. But Amira says she doesn't share, and then Pam says she doesn't share. So of course, it seems like they kind of threw a red flag in there. But Amira dumped him, and Pam dumped him afterwards. We're gonna make another video on Pam dumping him, but it's kind of interesting. So Jeremy and I think Melissa, she chose a person, and then he dumped her because he's polyamorous. I guess he dates more than one person. And of course, Peter kept his person in that aspect. So and I think I got the guy's name here. Yeah, Peter kept his one. And then Justin kept the person that his ex chose. Now Justin is a little non-emotional in this aspect. Seems a little cray when he says that, but it is what it is. So this is just a brief description of the show from episode 1. And drama was, starting. Of course, Tara got into it with Peter's new woman, because Tara was mad at the dude that Peter picked because he checked out a couple of booties. Then dude said, we're gonna look. So Tara, after dealing with Peter, she probably well, if he like that out the gate, I ain't gonna go down that rodeo ride again. So that's probably the perception she's coming from. So of course, Tara kicked her off, but Peter kept his ex. So this ex gonna, talk a little something like Tara probably could have had a better experience with the guy that was chosen, and she never been focused on Peter. But Peter gonna do what Peter does. They out there stretching. Peter asked a dumb question. When women stretch like this, don't it make you excited? Red light. And then he could have kept it to himself. And then he goes over and hops on Tara, and so it goes up there looking down, making her feel some type of way on national TV. This is not editing. This is just what happened. And then of course Tara asks, he probably felt some type of way, but probably didn't know what to say, but he got kicked off, so he don't care. And then in addition to that, some of these exes, some of the singles chosen can come back and be in the selection pool once more, maybe. So Tara, of course, she known to slap you quick. So, they're loving hip hop. So she got in the woman's face and told her, if you had something to say, basically, you can pull me aside and say it. You ain't got to say it in front of everybody, which I can understand. But as you know, it's just all downhill from here. This is Bug News. Please like, share, and subscribe, and comment, and tell me what you think. You think Peter Gunz just gonna do Peter Gunz? You think Tara gonna put the Vaseline on and see how the outcome comes? I don't know, but I'm gonna keep watching. Thank you very much.